I really like the way you say that because, I think one of the things that we've looked into is obviously we're a Medicare business. A lot of our clients are dependent on Social Security. And I think there's a lot of hype right now about this whole cutting Social Security, cutting Medicare. But every time I've really looked into it, it's been floated around in back rooms, but I doubt it's going to happen at the end of the day. Like, too many people would, get killed by it. So to me, I think it's like, media and politicians in the cycle, they really need this hype, like you mentioned, to keep people engaged, keep people there. Like, I feel like, the debt default would in theory happen in June from what I've read, but I feel like they're going to keep it running until like a week before it happens. And then they'll fix it and be like, thank God, it's crazy to me.
The debt ceiling Congress kind of conversation happens on a yearly basis. Like, this happens always. These are just constant things. We're in the same cycle. The news is there to get your attention, so they're talking about it, right? Do I think that the U.S. is going to default on all its debt and all of a sudden the most secure investment that we have, which is the U.S. Treasuries, is going to be defunct? Absolutely not, right? They won't let that happen. The other thing is, like, we have this conversation, and you mentioned about Social Security running out. They're slashing Social Security, right? Social Security program for those who are in retirement and living on a fixed income. Where are they likely, if they were to make a cut to Social Security, where is it likely to be? On the younger generation who has time to develop and change things? Or is it going to be on the people who are currently relying on things, right? When you look at like Social Security increases, the cost of living adjustment that happens on everybody who's 62 and above, who's now eligible for Social Security. If you're underneath that, you're not getting that. And why is that? It's because you're actively taking it. You don't have time to save more. You don't have time to adjust and invest with the inflation. So these are the people who need that cost of living adjustment to keep pace with inflation more than anyone, right? If we see changes to Social Security, might not be a slash. It may be some type of adjustment here. Who's it more likely to happen to? Right? And if it happens, right, you have both sides talking about it and both sides are pushing back. This is a fundamental part of our society at this point, which is Social Security and the income that it provides when you're no longer working. So I don't think it's going to disappear by any means, right? It'll definitely make the news because that's what the news does. Again, the last happy story I saw in the news was probably the turtle kid. Who likes turtles at this county fair. But aside from that, you're really not hearing great things. It's always doom. It's important to understand what's the difference between the doomsayers over the entire thing and what actually is going on for you individually. And that's why customized individual plans are more important.
Thanks again for tuning in to Talking Retirement on YouTube. Please like and subscribe to keep up with the podcast and check out all the other great educational content we have on the NJ Life and Health YouTube channel. If you'd like to listen to an audio version of the podcast, you can find us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and pretty much all other major podcasting platforms. For daily senior tips and to keep up with us at NJ Life and Health, follow us on all major social media platforms such as Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok at NJ Life and Health. And of course, if you'd like someone in your corner to help you with Medicare and life insurance, we would love to talk to you. Visit our website at www.njlifeandhealth.com or call our office in Toms River, New Jersey at 848-226-6897. We'd love to set you up with an appointment with one of our Medicare and life insurance brokers, and we are licensed in a lot of other states besides New Jersey. So no matter where you are, there's a chance we can help you out. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this podcast, and we'll see you in the next episode.